There is a quiet observer in the Zodiac, a one who stands at the edge of the room, watching, listening, processing. People often mistake their calm for weakness. They mistake their silence for submission. And that is the first mistake that karma never forgives. Hurting a Virgo isn't just cruel, it's dangerous. Not because they will plot an elaborate revenge. Their nature is far more elegant and far more terrifying than that. No, the danger lies in a simple cosmic law. When you break something that pure, that analytical, that devoted to order, you don't just break a person. You break a fundamental universal principle. And what you break today, life will make absolutely certain you pay for tomorrow. Why do I speak with such certainty? My name is Anya Sage. For over a decade, I haven't just studied the stars, I've decoded the human patterns they reveal. And this pattern, this is one of the most unbreakable cosmic laws I have ever witnessed. Today, we are going to dissect the 20 reasons why this is true. But pay close attention, because reason number two will not leave you indifferent. It holds the key to the entire mechanism. But before we dive into that abyss, let's connect. Take a moment and share your zodiac sign and your birth date in the comments below. I truly love reading them and seeing the constellations that bring you all here. Now, to understand the karma, you must first understand the mind. The operating system of a Virgo is unlike any other. It is the very engine of the cosmic justice that follows them. This brings us to reason 20. They remember everything. This is not an exaggeration. It is a core function of their being. But you must not mistake this for petty scorekeeping. Think of a Virgo's mind less like a personal diary and more like a cosmic investigator's office. A vast, quiet, immaculately organized space, lit by the cold, clear light of objective truth. Every word you've said, every promise, kept or broken, every subtle shift in your energy is a file. It is cataloged, cross-referenced, and stored, not for the purpose of a future argument, but for the purpose of pattern recognition. On one wall of this office is a massive corkboard, and on it, your actions are pinned like pieces of evidence. A forgotten birthday here, a dismissive comment there, a lie you thought was harmless 2 years ago. To you, they are isolated incidents. To them, they are data points, and you will see red strings of yarn appear on that board, connecting dots you didn't even know existed, forming a perfect, undeniable schematic of your true character. This leads directly to reason 19. They analyze intentions. They are not concerned with your actions on a surface level. They are forensic psychologists of the soul, constantly drilling down to the why. Why did you say that? What was the emotional need behind that compliment? What insecurity fueled that joke at their expense? They will see the ghost of your motive long after the echo of your words has faded. And once they have seen the pattern behind your behavior, once they understand the source code of your character, their perception of you is permanently altered. You cannot unshow them who you are. And that's because of reason 18. They detect lies instantly. Virgo, ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication and intellect, possesses a built-in, highly sensitive filter for deception. They may not always call you out on it. In fact, they rarely do. That's not the point. The point is, they know. They feel the subtle dissonance when your words don't match your energy. They notice the micro-expressions you're not even aware of. They register the slight hesitation in your voice. Lying to a Virgo is like trying to sneak a drop of poison into a glass of perfectly pure water. The contamination is immediate, total, and irreversible. They just don't make a scene about it. They simply make a note. the file is updated. Another red string is pinned to the board. So you understand the mind of this cosmic detective. You see the silent, relentless analysis that is always running in the background. But what happens when their investigation concludes and the verdict is guilty? What happens when the evidence board spells out a truth they can no longer ignore? It's not what you think. This is where we encounter the true nature of their power. This is where the karma begins to stir. Reason 16. Their silence is an ending. When most people are hurt, they get loud. They shout, they cry, they demand an explanation. When a Virgo is truly, deeply hurt by a betrayal of trust, they go silent. And you must understand, this is not the passive-aggressive silence of someone hoping you'll ask what's wrong. This is the profound, absolute silence of a judge who has delivered a verdict. It is the silence of a door being closed, locked, and soundproofed. It is the silence of a completed file being placed into a drawer, labeled case closed. When a Virgo stops talking to you, it is because they have concluded, with all the analytical power at their disposal, that your energy is a contaminant, that you are a source of chaos in their world of order. Their silence isn't a weapon to punish you, it's a shield to protect themselves. It is the definitive statement that you no longer have access, and this absence, this sudden deafening void, where their energy used to be, this is the space where karma begins to grow. And should they choose to speak, you will almost wish for the silence. Reason 15. They destroy with truth, not volume. A Virgo has no need to raise their voice. Their Mercury-ruled mind gives them a surgical precision with language. If pushed into a corner, they will not throw plates. They will deliver a single, calm, terrifyingly accurate sentence that will dismantle your entire argument. Expose the flawed logic of your self-deception and reveal a truth about you that you have spent your life trying to ignore. That one sentence will echo in your mind for weeks, months, even years, because it won't be an insult. It will be the truth. And there is no defense against that. But even that silence, even those cutting words, are just the warning shots. They're the prelude, the real karmic consequence, the point of no return, is when they decide to close a door you never even knew was a privilege to walk through. This is where we arrive at the heart of the matter. This is the ultimate punishment, and it begins with reason number 2. They become a wall. It is incredibly, profoundly difficult for a Virgo to truly open up. Their inner world is a sacred, carefully curated space. To be granted access to their vulnerability, to their fears, to their unpolished thoughts, is one of the greatest honors the Zodiac can bestow. It means that after countless hours of observation and analysis, they have deemed you safe. They have decided you are worthy of trust. If you betray that trust, if you take that sacred vulnerability and treat it with carelessness, with ridicule, or with deceit, something inside them breaks, and they will rebuild. Oh, they will always rebuild, but they will not rebuild the bridge back to you. They will rebuild a wall made of every broken promise, every lie detected, every moment of disrespect. And this wall is not a temporary defense. It is a permanent architectural feature of their soul. You will stand before it, and you will feel nothing. No anger, no hatred, just the cold, smooth, impenetrable surface of a boundary that you can never, ever cross again. You will not get back in, ever. Let me make this concrete for you. Imagine a man named Alex. Alex was a brilliant creative, but his life was a storm of chaos. Missed appointments, unpaid bills, a constant whirlwind of social drama. And at the center of his storm was Clara, his Virgo partner. Clara was his quiet anchor. She was the one who organized his finances into a system he could understand. She was the one who listened for hours as he vented about his rivals, and then offered a single brilliant insight that reframed his entire strategy. She was the one who remembered his mother's birthday and had flowers delivered. She was the silent, invisible architecture that kept his life from collapsing. And Alex loved her in his way, but he took it all for granted. It was just what Clara did. One evening, at a dinner with important clients, Alex was telling a story about a major career breakthrough. The clients were hanging on his every word, and he told the story, claiming the core strategic insight as his own brilliant, spontaneous idea. The very insight Clara had given him during one of their late-night talks. He saw her across the table. He saw the flicker in her eyes. It wasn't anger, it was recognition. It was a file being closed. He tried to laugh it off with her later, saying, "You know how it is, honey. Gotta play the game." And she just nodded. She didn't argue. She simply said, "I understand." And that was the beginning of the end. Within a month, she was gone. And at first, Alex felt free. No one to question his spending. No one to remind him about his appointments. But then, things began to fray. A crucial deadline was missed. A major client was offended by a forgotten follow-up. His apartment, once a clean, orderly sanctuary, descended into a reflection of his own inner chaos. The peace was gone. The bills piled up. He felt a profound, gnawing emptiness, a silence in his life that was far louder than any argument. He realized, with a dawning ice-cold horror, that he hadn't just lost a girlfriend. He had lost his navigator, his strategist, his archivist, his anchor. The chaos in his life wasn't a curse from the universe. It was simply the natural state of his world, without her quiet, constant intervention. He had called her once, months later, desperate. Her voice was polite, distant. It was like talking to a pleasant, helpful stranger. He was speaking to the wall, and he knew in that moment that the void he felt was the karmic consequence. It was the irreplaceable loss of her quality. This leads us to reason 3. Betraying their help is a fatal error. Virgos help from a pure, service-oriented heart. When they offer you a solution, it's because their mind has naturally identified and solved your problem. If you take that help, use it, and then discard them or disrespect them, you commit one of the greatest sins in the karmic code. You have mistaken purity for weakness. You have exploited integrity, and the universe, in its wisdom, does not forgive this. It's not that the Virgo punishes you. It's that the universe removes from your life the very source of clarity you so desperately needed. And that is the ultimate lesson. Reason 1. You lose their unique quality. Being cared for by a Virgo is a world of subtle, practical magic. It's the way they remember how you take your coffee. It's the way they find the one flaw in your plan that would have ruined you. It's the way they create a pocket of calm and order in a world of noise. It is a specific, high-definition, bespoke form of love. It is not generic. It is not replaceable. Once you lose that, once you have proven you are unworthy of that meticulous, devoted care, you are left with a void shaped exactly like them. And you will spend years trying to fill it with other people, only to find that no one else sees the details. No one else anticipates your needs with such quiet precision. No one else's love makes your life work. And that lingering, permanent absence, that is karma's final, most perfect checkmate. It's easy to look at this and see them as cold or rigid or unforgiving, but you would be missing the entire point. What if I told you that this entire mechanism of cosmic justice, this fortress of logic and boundaries, is powered by a hidden, deeply sensitive core. Understanding this changes everything. This is the secret of the silent warrior. Reason 17. They are stronger than they seem. Underneath that calm, analytical surface is a warrior of immense discipline and endurance. The same mind that analyzes your faults has spent a lifetime analyzing their own. They have faced their own demons in that quiet, internal office. When you break them, they do not stay broken. They collect the pieces. They study the fracture points, and they rebuild themselves in silence with stronger materials. And while they are silently rebuilding, karma is following you, filling your life with the noise and chaos you created and the foundation of their strength. The principle they will never compromise on is revealed in Reason 6. They value respect more than love. This is a profound truth. You can shower a Virgo with gifts and proclamations of love, but if you disrespect their intelligence, their dignity, their time, or their principles, that love becomes meaningless. It turns to ash. Love, for them, is a verb, and its highest expression is respect. Disrespect is the one line that, once crossed, negates everything that came before. It's the master switch that activates the wall. And losing them over a lack of respect is a loss that karma will make you feel in every disrespectful interaction you have for the rest of your life. And why is this so absolute? Why is this boundary so non-negotiable? The beautiful tragedy is revealed in Reason 8. They get hurt more than they show. Do not ever mistake their composure for a lack of feeling. They feel everything. Every slight, every broken promise, every moment of being taken for granted. But they carry it with a quiet, almost impossible grace. They process their pain internally. They are like a deep ocean, calm on the surface, while powerful currents of emotion move in the dark. Their strength isn't an absence of pain. It's the mastery of it. They have learned to form a pearl of wisdom around the grit of every wound. This hidden sensitivity is why the universe protects them so fiercely. It sees every unspoken tear. It registers every hurt they absorb without complaint. And the cosmos, in its infinite drive for balance, always returns that pain to its source. So in the end, what have we learned? Hurting a Virgo is never really about the Virgo. It's about you. It's a signal to the universe that you are someone who violates integrity, that you take honesty for granted, that you disrespect quiet strength, and the universe simply responds by removing that source of integrity, honesty, and strength from your life. The Virgo's absence becomes a mirror, forcing you to see the chaos you create. Their silence becomes an amplifier for your own inner noise. Karma doesn't bring them back to you. It doesn't need to. It simply brings you the full, crushing weight of your own blindness. The punishment is not their revenge. The punishment is the void. If this resonated with you, and you feel the truth in these words, show your support with a like. To continue unlocking these cosmic patterns with me, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And a word to the wise, the algorithms are fickle, and insights like these can sometimes be sensitive. Save this video to your library so you can return to it when you need it most.